So, perfectionism, for me at least, can really just be a clever way of convincing myself to just not do something. And so, I'm working on a method for myself to avoid that. And I'm here because I am working on my own professional delivery, sort of the same way that, I would talk to myself in the mirror before preparing for a speech or something, which I don't often do because I'm really not a public speaker or much of a public person at all. But I am working on a project and I want to make sure that I don't just sit and spin my wheels in the dark for a full year before I'm willing to go and tell anybody about it and seek any sort of feedback. And this is actually turning out to be, I guess, I don't know if I should say more effective than talking to myself in the mirror, but I'm getting more data. I have never seen myself like this because I don't see my expressions in the mirror when I'm not directly looking at myself. So that's brand new to me. And honestly, yeah, watching back some of the last videos, I'll think like, wow, I don't really like my expressions, but oh well, I'm like, okay, just take that as data for right now. You're brand new. You're probably being much more critical on yourself than other people would be. You don't want to be constantly performing. So, just see how it goes. It's the first time that I've done this. And so I want to just explain that, yes, I'm here for professional development, really. But I don't want to have so many barriers for myself that I just don't end up doing this. If every time I tell myself, well, I got to put on a blazer and, really pull myself all together and I better, make sure that I'm showing up as if I'm presenting to myself to somebody I want to work for or, in my absolute best professional capacity, it just might not happen. And so that's why I'm calling this format of, vlog style video, I'm going to call it my version 1.0. And for that, I'm meaning that I am just sort of hanging out as if I was with a study buddy who is also working on starting a new business. Which, okay, that's kind of confusing because that's sort of what I'm doing, or maybe it's what I'm doing, but I'm exploring this and it's a brand new idea to me. And I think that I'm strong with writing it down and explaining what I'm doing that way. And things make sense in my head. But I don't think that I always have the best delivery when I'm talking to someone else about my ideas. And I just want to work on that. So, another part of this is that I'm only giving myself one take. So I know, in the last videos, I posted anyways when, my cat got in the way or I, just kind of bombed, honestly. But I'm like, oh well. I mean, I'm just gonna kind of be bad at this to start out. And by this, I mean talking to the internet, I guess. And that's all right. And yeah, again, with the I'm not showing up here as if I would to an interview, so I'm not really prepared. I have a couple bullet points in front of me right now, but that's it. And I know that it's rough, but I'm working on it. So let's see. I'm trying to think if I should explain version 1.0 in this. So, okay, I guess I will. So, I'm an accountant, and I just stumbled into a project on the side working with a startup owner who's launching a business, and he's very much has a visionary brain and personality and has an awesome, working concept, but he really had no documentation, and we just have sort of, I guess, yin and yang type brains. We think about things so differently. And I'm working on the, operational and financial and like audit frameworks and structure for this company, and I found that I really, really enjoy it. And so I've thought like, well, maybe I want to keep doing this and find other small companies that need structure and have this sort of situation and keep doing the same thing. And so that's what I'm exploring. And so here, this is sort of a business plan for that concept. But I'm expanding on that a lot, and have lots of thoughts about it, but I don't want to get too jumbled right now. But anyways, I printed my first draft of this, and I made rules for myself saying that, like, as long as I accomplish these 3 things, I can call this version 1.0 and I will print it. I will not wait forever and, say that it's never good enough. Like, I will give myself reasonable, like 3 reasonable things and be like, just do that and then it's accomplished. And like, sorry, my cat's moving the thing. Okay, but that's fine. So yeah, that's what I did here. And for this, I'm saying that if I just show up and I keep trying to be productive, having a productive conversation, sorting through these thoughts out loud, and I'm just, responsible and respectful about what I'm posting, I keep moving my thoughts forward out loud, like, that's good enough. Like, that's version 1.0, and I will post it online, and, that's good enough. So yeah, I mean, and it's good. I don't want to be stuck in the thought process too that like, yeah, I mean, it's going to be so much better later. Like, or, I could do so much better, or what if this or that. Like, I just don't want to be so stuck on that. And I also want to tell myself, like, you're doing something awesome. Like, that's really cool. Like, don't feel like because this is version 1.0 and it's not done, then it's not awesome and really cool. So, let's see. Yeah, exactly. I just don't want to discourage good behavior, that has good intentions with, like, this silly, like, perfectionism. I'm just laughing because Dizzy's moving the tripod. I'm like, okay, I committed to this, so I hope that doesn't make people, like, motion sick or something. So, okay, I think that I covered what I want to do for this. So yeah, I am just talking as if I'm with, like, a study buddy who's, like, putting together their own small business. It's real informal, just vlog style, and